Hello everyone. So today I'll explain how to find the greatest of three numbers using Python. So the task is very simple here. We are given three numbers and we need to determine which number is largest. So let's see. First of all, we take three numbers input from the user, number 1, number 2 and number 3. We use int to convert the input into integers because we need to perform comparisons between them. Okay, and we cannot perform comparisons in strings, so we need integers, right? So now by using if else we will form our logic. First of all, what we will do is we'll compare number 1 with number 2 and number 3, then we'll compare number 2 with number 3 and number 1. Okay, if both these conditions will be false, then we know that the number 3 is the greatest. But if condition 1, where number 1 is greater than both number 1 and number 2, then number 1 is the greatest. Similarly, if we compare number 2 by number 1 and number 3, if the condition satisfies, we know that number 2 is the greatest. Okay, so we write if number 1 is greater than number 2 and number 1 is also greater than number 3. If this is the case, then we'll write print that number 1 is the greatest. Okay, similarly we'll do with number 2. If we compare number 2 with number 1, if it is greater and number 2 is also greater than number 3, then we can say that number 2 is the greatest. Okay, else if both number 1 and number 2 are not the greatest, then obviously print that number 3 is the greatest. Okay, so this logic ensures that we correctly identify that which number is the largest. Okay, so we'll take the example now. First we'll take 12 and then we'll take 10 and then we'll take 100,000. So with our code we are easily able to determine that number 3 or 1000 is the greatest. So by summary, we can summarize it that we take three numbers as input from the user, then we use a series of comparison like if, else and elif to check which number is the greatest. We print the largest number based on the comparison. Okay, so that is it. This is how you can find the greatest of the three numbers in Python. I hope this was helpful and easy to follow. Thank you.